come forward to read this particular loco? Yes. Can somebody read it, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, tade gati, tade gati, tadu dure, तदन्तिके तदनस् तदन् तदन्तरस्य
Hmm.
सर्वस्य तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाहते.
Very good. Okay. So tad ejati, tan naijati, tad dure, tad vantike, tad antarasya sarvasya, tad u sarvasyasya bahyata. Okay. So the Supreme Lord walks and does not walk. He is far away, but he is very near as well. He is within everything, and again, he is outside of everything. Okay. So let us. This is all about given all about our God, Supreme Lord. Okay. The description is about our Supreme Lord God. So let us read, and whenever there is any clarification, we'll see. So here is an explanation of the Supreme Lord's transcendental activities by his inconceivable potencies. There are two sets of contradictory words mentioned herein to prove the inconceivable potency of the Lord. See, now let me tell you here some things which I have heard. Now Krishna, okay, is the Supreme Lord. Now there is a contradiction given here. What is the contradiction? The contradiction given here is that he walks and does not walk. He is far away, but he is very near as well. He is within everything, and again he is outside of everything. Very see he now there are some contradictions given. Number one, he walks but does not walk. He walks, but also he does not walk. Now this is the first contradiction. Now another contradiction is that he is far away. He is far away, but he is also very near to us, very near as well. And the third contradiction is he is within everything. He is within everything, and he is outside of everything. Okay, so these are the transcendental activities given in this sloka about the Lord Krishna. Now, how do you understand this? Let me tell you. Start from the number 3 point. Then probably you can add some more points. So number 3 says that he is within everything. Okay. Yes. Even Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that he is present in also even in the atom. And he is present in all of us. Okay. As Paramatma. Okay. As Paramatma, he resides in our which region? In our heart. In our heart region. See, we are we our structure something is like this. Okay, we have one head, we have one I mean body, then legs, hands, like this. Our structure is there. Our body is there. We call this our as our body. Okay, and we have our heart region here. Okay, suppose this is our heart region. Okay, heart. So now the scriptures say that here is actually we, our soul. The soul or we actually are residing in the heart region. Okay, and near to our heart also lives God as Paramatma. There is a Paramatma feature of Lord. Paramatma feature of Lord residing in the region of the heart along with the soul. So soul, he does actions. Soul does some actions, and Paramatma is the witness of those actions. Is the witness of those actions that are performed. Okay, so God resides within us and also even in an atom. In an atom, also every atom, within every atom, Lord resides as in a feature known as Vishnu. Okay, okay, Lord resides in every atom in a feature known as Vishnu form. In a Vishnu form, Lord resides within every atom. Okay, this is like we have covered within everything. Okay, now how does outside of everything Lord resides? Okay, so yes, Lord resides outside of everything also. How? See, now we, for us, like another person, suppose this is I. So another person will be an outsider for this body. So when God resides as Paramatma, same Paramatma in his heart also. Okay. And when God resides in atom, that atom is also outside of us. So then God is also outside. And also God, God is pervading this universe. Like you must have heard that uh, Lord Krishna, when he spoke Bhagavad Gita, he displayed his Virat Rupa. Virat Rupa. Okay, Virat Rupa means the uh, the universal form. You can say the universal form. Okay, the universal form means suppose this is our universe. Suppose this is our universe. I do not know what is the shape. I'm just telling a brief. I'm just telling with my own imagination. So it consists of several. This is called several locals. Locals. So this is our Bhu Loco, and there are different locals. There are 14 system, 14 types of locals or 14 locals. Okay, and this is like say our Bhumandal. Okay, this is our say Bhumandal. Okay, and there are six locals up, and there are seven locals down. So there are seven locals down. Okay, there are like Sutal, Patal, okay, Talatal. In this way, there are different lokas, and above it there is Swarga Loka, there is Tapa Loka, there is Mahat Loka, and there's like Brahma Loka. Topmost is our Brahma Loka or Satya Loka, where Lord Brahma resides. Okay. So in this way, our universe is divided into several lokas. And suppose we take this Bhumandal alone. Bhumandal, like there's a description in scripture that our Bhumandal itself is so huge. Bhumandal is very huge. It contains big seven it is divided into multiple regions, and our earth is in a small region. Our earth is placed, suppose here it is in a, like our earth is placed in this bhumandal in some small region. Okay, so you can see, compared to bhumandal, our earth is very, very negligible. Okay, so in this way, our universe is there, and there is a sun in some loco, and it is orbiting, and we know that. And there is moon and different stars, and all the things are there. And there is a big mountain that is known as Sumeru Mountain. Okay, big mountain is there, made up of gold. जो टोटल एक बड़ा सा पर्वत है. ओके, उसका नाम है सुमेरु. सुमेरु पर्वत है. सुमेरु के ऊपर जो देवता और देवी जो रहते हैं, वहां पे उनका स्वर्गलोक ऐसा कुछ है. ये डिटेल भागवतम में मिलेगा. ओके, तो ये सब भागवतम में है. तो देखो अभी, द थिंग इज लाइक, नाउ लॉर्ड has, लॉर्ड ऑल्सो एग्जिस्ट. ओके, लॉर्ड इज, भगवान भी यहाँ पे उनके विराट रूप में. ओके, भगवान का भी विराट रूप में भगवान यहाँ पे विराजमान है इस हर एक यूनिवर्स में. तो इस तरीके का काफी यूनिवर्सेस है. मिलियंस ऑफ यूनिवर्सेस एग्जिस्ट. नॉट ओनली वन यूनिवर्स, देयर आर मिलियंस ऑफ यूनिवर्सेस एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. ओके, तो हर एक इसमें, हर एक यूनिवर्स में भगवान ने अपना विराट रूप में भी विराजमान है. ओके, तो इस तरीके से भगवान भी आउटसाइड ऑफ एवरीथिंग है. ओके, तो भगवान बोथ विद इन एवरीथिंग और आउटसाइड ऑफ एवरीथिंग. फिर भगवान इज फार अवे एंड नियर. तो फार अवे कैसे हैं? देखो, मैं इसे बता चुका हूं पहले कि हमारा जो क्रिएशन है, ओके, जो भौतिक क्रिएशन है, भगवान का टोटल क्रिएशन अगर देखा जाए तो उनका 3/4 क्रिएशन, 3/4 क्रिएशन, ओके, 3/4 creation, like this is a crude example, but 3/4 creation is that of your spiritual world, जहां पे भगवान वास करते हैं. ओके, आध्यात्मिक जगत, दिस वन स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड 3/4, and just 1/4 part is our material creation containing all the universes. Okay, so अभी भगवान स्पिरिचुअल जगत में है, बहुत दूर है, मेटेरियल जगत से बहुत दूर है. तो भगवान तो यहाँ आध्यात्मिक जगत में उनका प्लानेट है. स्पिरिचुअल, जैसे कि भौतिक जगत में, यूनिवर्स में जैसे प्लानेटरी सिस्टम है, वैसे ही स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में भी प्लानेटरी सिस्टम है. तो वहां पे भगवान वास करते हैं. तो यहाँ पे भी तो बहुत दूर है मेटेरियल जगत से, लेकिन भगवान, जैसे मैंने बोला कि परमात्मा फीचर में हमारे अंदर भी हैं, तो उस तरीके से भगवान हमारे बहुत नजदीकी भी है. ओके, तो भगवान वॉक्स बट डज नॉट वॉक, ये कैसे समझाओगे? एनी आइडिया? Like here is saying, if someone can walk, then it is improper to say that he cannot walk. These contradictions show the inconceivable power of God. With a limited fund of knowledge, we cannot accommodate such things, and therefore the Lord is conceived in terms of our limited powers of understanding. Okay, तो हमारा जो लिमिट है, ओके, माइंड का जो कैपेसिटी है सोचने का, देखो, हमारा जो सोचने का कैपेसिटी है, थिंकिंग कैपेसिटी, और जो है देखने का कैपेसिटी, और जो है हियरिंग कैपेसिटी, ये सारे कैपेसिटी जो है वो लिमिटेड है. क्योंकि हमारे जो सेंसेस है, आंखें हैं, मन है, ब्रेन है, थिंकिंग मतलब ब्रेन, सीइंग मतलब आईज, हियरिंग मतलब ईयर्स। ये सब जो है, ये सब उतना क्या है, उतना डेवलप नहीं है। ह्यूमन का ब्रेन, आइज और उतना डेवलप नहीं है कि देखो, हम जैसे कि अभी एक रूम में बैठे हो, दूसरा रूम में क्या हो रहा है तुमको कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा है। ओके, तो ये सारे चीज जो है ये सब लिमिटेड अमाउंट में है, और लिमिटेड सेंसेस से वी कैन नॉट एस्टिमेट और वी कैन नॉट नो द अनलिमिटेड, वी कैन नॉट नो द अनलिमिटेड capacity or power of or potency of the Lord. Okay, so the Bhagavad school, however, accept the Lord in both ways, as personal and impersonal. देखो, पर्सनल और इम्पर्सनल, अभी देखो ये और एक कंट्राडिक्शन है भगवान में। एक तो उनका पर्सनल फीचर भी है और उनका एक इम्पर्सनल फीचर भी है। कैसे? पर्सनल फीचर में भगवान कृष्णा का दो हाथ है, वो ही प्लेस फ्लूट, वो तुम सब ने देखा है, जैसे कि मंदिर में भगवान बांसुरी पकड़ के खड़े हैं। ओके, उन वो पर्सनल फीचर है जो तुम भगवान को देख सकते हो। ओके, तो एक इम्पर्सनल फीचर में भी है भगवान, जो कि हम लोग देख नहीं सकते। वो ऐसे बोला जाता है कि भगवान इज ऑल परवेडिंग, सर्वव्यापक है। ओके, ऑल परवेडिंग। ओके, ये भगवत गीता में भगवान बोलते हैं कि मैं जो हूं, मैं भगवान ऑल परवेडिंग हूँ। ओके, तो वो इम्पर्सनल फीचर में ऑल परवेडिंग है, जैसे जिसको हम बोलते हैं ज्योति, ब्रह्म ज्योति। ओके, जिसको बोलते हैं ब्रह्म ज्योति, जो कि उनके शरीर से निकलता है। ओके, ब्रह्म ज्योति के फीचर में वो ऑल परवेडिंग भी है। ओके, तो we should not take it for granted that because we cannot see God before our eyes, that there is therefore no personal existence of the Lord. अभी भगवान तो चारों ओर हैं, भगवान हमारे अंदर भी हैं, बाहर भी हैं, भगवान हम हमारे चारों ओर है, लेकिन हम लोग भगवान को देख नहीं पा रहे हैं, लेकिन भगवान हमको देख पा रहे हैं। ओके, गॉड कैन सी अस बट वी कैनॉट सी गॉड। तो हम लोग ये सोचेंगे कि भगवान नहीं है, तो ये सही होगा कि गलत होगा? जैसे किसी ने बोला कि सर हमारा तो मन है कि नहीं, मैं जो देखना चाहता हूँ, अगर मैंने देख नहीं पाया तो मन नहीं है। तो मन तो है ना, मन है कुछ, लेकिन हम लोग देख नहीं पा रहे हैं। उसी तरीके से भगवान है, लेकिन हम लोग भगवान को देख नहीं पा रहे हैं। ओके, तो द एबोर्ड ऑफ द लॉर्ड इज बियॉन्ड द मेटेरियल स्काई। जैसे मैंने बोला, भगवान आध्यात्मिक जगत में रहते हैं अपने भक्तों के साथ। ओके, दिव्य आनंद का मतलब दिव्य भावनाओं का आदान प्रदान होता है वहां पे। ओके, बट वी हैव नो मीन्स टू मेजर इवन द मेटेरियल्स का। हम लोग तो भौतिक जगत में जो विश्व है, जो हमारा यूनिवर्स है, उसको तो हम मेजर नहीं कर सकते, उनका आध्यात्मिक जगत तो बहुत दूर की बात है। ओके, that the spiritual sky is situated far far away from the material world, भगवत गीता में। एक्चुअली तुम ये कैलकुलेशन भी कर सकते हो कितना दूर है वैकुंठ लोक जो है, जो हम लोग बोलते हैं आध्यात्मिक जगत वैकुंठ लोक, ये कितना दूरी पे है। एक्चुअली हम लोग कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हम वहां तक कभी भी पहुंच नहीं सकते। ओके, क्योंकि देखो एक है टाइम, टाइम क्या है, टाइम मोशन। कुछ कुछ लोग क्या है कि एक दूसरे प्लानेट में जाके फिर वापस आए भी हैं। पहले कुछ सालों मतलब अर्जुन गए थे स्वर्ग लोग, फिर वापस आए थे, कुछ और लोग भी जाके वापस आए हैं। लेकिन जब वापस आए हैं, तब ये जो टाइम डिफरेंस है, वो गए हैं, बट जब आते टाइम में पूरा चेंज हो गया था, काफी सदियां बीत जाती हैं पृथ्वी पे। ओके, तो अगर यहाँ से जाते हैं किसी लोग और वापस आते हैं, सपोज 1 मिनट भी रह के अगर वापस आते हैं, तो यहाँ पे 100 साल के करीब सपोज गुजर जाता है। तो इतना टाइम डिफरेंस है, तो मतलब ये लगभग ये तो बहुत इम्पॉसिबल है विश्व में कहीं किसी जगह से और किसी जगह पे जाना। ये तो बहुत पास पास ही के जगह पे जाना भी बहुत दूर है, बहुत मतलब दूर की बात है। लेकिन यूनिवर्स तो काफी बड़ा है, तो उससे ज्यादा और दूर है हमारा आध्यात्मिक जगत जहाँ पे भगवान रहते हैं। लेकिन भगवान चाहे तो हमारे सामने तुरंत ही वो प्रकट हो सकते हैं। जैसे कि काफी बार बड़े बड़े भक्त थे हमारे, पिछले कुछ पहले पहले के जमाने में बड़े बड़े भक्त थे, तो वो भगवान से बातचीत किया करते थे, भगवान उनके सामने प्रकट हुआ करते थे। तो भगवान को चाहिए कि हम लोग भगवान भक्ति करें, भक्ति भक्ति से भगवान संतुष्ट होके प्रकट हो सकते हैं, हमारे सामने आ सकते हैं। दैट इज द एलोन वन थिंग रिक्वायर्ड इज डिवोशन। भगवान बोलते हैं कि मैं भक्ति से ही मैं खुश होता हूँ, ना मुझे धन धन से खुश होता हूँ, ना तुम अगर वेल्दी हो मैं खुश नहीं होऊंगा, तुम अगर अपने लिए कुछ करते हो, घर बार जो जो भी करते हो, उससे मैं खुश नहीं होता हूँ। ओके, मैं किससे खुश होता हूँ? मैं भक्ति से। जो भी मेरा गरीब हो अमीर हो, जो भी मुझे श्रद्धा पूर्वक भक्ति करता है, मैं उससे खुश होता हूँ। ओके, तो ही कैन वॉक सो क्विकली दैट नो वन कैन सरपास हिम। ओके, ये तो है। तो when the personality of Godhead thus comes before us, however we neglect him. ओके, जैसे कि भगवान कृष्ण जब थे तो काफी लोगों ने उनको नेग्लेक्ट किया, पहचान नहीं पाए, क्योंकि वो अपने ही अंदर, वो अपने ही सोच में डूबे हुए थे। अब अपने अहंकार के वजह से वो भगवान को पहचान नहीं पाए। ओके, सो भगवान वही बोलते हैं कि जो मूर्ख व्यक्ति हैं वो उनको जान नहीं पाते हैं। लेकिन भगवान हमारे जैसा मोटाल बींग नहीं है। मोटाल बींग मतलब क्या है? मोर्टल बींग मतलब जिनका ये शरीर नष्ट हो जाएगा। मोर्टल बींग, देखो हम हमारा जो शरीर है, अभी जीवन है शरीर के वजह से, और ये शरीर एक ना एक दिन ये हमसे छूट जाएगा। ओके, ये नष्ट हो जाएगा। सो देर इज नो व्हाट देर इज नो permanent permanency of our sharir, of our body. Okay, so our body is temporary, ये एक ना एक दिन हमसे छूट जाएगा। लेकिन भगवान का जो शरीर है, दैट इज दिव्य शरीर, दिव्य शरीर। ओके, दैट इज ट्रांसेंडेंटल बॉडी। इससे ट्रांसेंडेंटल बॉडी, ट्रांसेंडेंटल बॉडी। ओके, कृष्ण का जो शरीर है, दैट नेवर डेटेरियोरेट्स, डेटेरियोरेट्स। हमारा जो शरीर ये चेंज होता रहता है, पहले छोटा था, फिर बड़ा हुआ, फिर ग्रोथ हुआ, फिर धीरे धीरे ये डेटेरियोरेट करेगा। ओके, बट भगवान का शरीर वैसा नहीं है। ओके, तो बिकॉज ही इज फुल ऑफ uh, because he is full of inconceivable potencies, god god can God can accept our service through any sort of medium, and he can convert his different potencies according to his own will. तो भगवान की अनेक शक्तियां हैं। ओके, तो वो शक्ति को कभी भी मतलब डिफरेंट टाइप की शक्तियां हैं, जैसे कि जल, उनकी भौतिक शक्तियां हैं, जैसे कि जल, अग्नि, वायु, ये सब भौतिक शक्तियां हैं। और बहुत सारे शक्तियां हैं जो हम लोगों के हम लोग समझ भी नहीं सकते किस तरीके का शक्तियां हैं। ओके, तो भगवान चाहे तो क्या नहीं कर सकते। देखो, एक एक शक्ति मैं बताना चाहूंगा जो तुम सब जानते हो। एक छोटा सा बीज होता है, सीड। ओके, सीड से तुम्हारा एक पेड़ होता है। ओके, पेड़ होता है। फिर पेड़ में अनेक अनेक सीड्स होते हैं। फिर हर एक सीड से एक पेड़ होता है। राइट? तो this shows that this is a very, like it's a, if you think like it is a miracle designed by Lord, by God. Okay, such type of miracles are abundant, but we are, since we are seeing it every day, so we are thinking it like this is natural. We are saying that this is natural, something we are taking everything for granted, that yes, this is natural and it is going on by nature way. No, but actually behind this nature's way, there is a designer of this. There is a designer of this natural way. Who is that designer? Who is that creator? Who is that? Uh, who is that? Say, uh, proprietor of everything? Or okay, I mean, who is that? Behind everything, who is the source behind everything? And he is none other than Krishna, the most intelligent and the oldest person. But he looks ever fresh, young, youth. Okay, because his body never deteriorates. But he is the supreme designer behind all this natural way. But we think, yes, होता है, एक बीज से पेड़ उगता है, पेड़ से फिर अनेक बीज उत्पन्न होते हैं, ये सब चलता है नेचर्स में, बट वी डू नॉट सी द हैंड्स ऑफ गॉड इन दैट miracle. Okay, because we do not believe in God, we say it is happening automatically, but this is a wrong conception. There is nothing happening by chance. Everything has been designed by God in a intelligent, super intelligent manner. Okay, so this is the actual truth or actual understanding. Okay, so he has inconceivable potencies. Even he appears before us in the form of material energy, it is quite possible for him to convert the material energy into spiritual energy. वो चाहे तो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। ओके, ही हैज, मतलब कुछ भी असंभव नहीं है उनके लिए, कुछ भी असंभव नहीं है। तो the Lord appears in the form of orchard deity, supposedly made of earth or stone. These forms, engraved from wood or stone or any other metal, are not idols, however, as is held by the iconoclast. जैसे कि यहाँ पे बोलते हैं, जो भगवान की मूर्ति होता है, भगवान के मंदिर में, ओके, मूर्ति, डेटीज, तो वो भगवान का जो डेटी है, और वो आइडल नहीं है। ओके, दे आर लाइक गॉड। ओके, the manifestation of God. God accepts, okay, the different what services from his devotees through that form, deity form. Okay, so in our present state of our imperfect material existence, we cannot see the Supreme Lord on account of our imperfect vision. Now, can somebody tell me why we are not able to see the Supreme Lord? Why? What is the reason? Why we are not see? Why we are not able to see the Supreme Lord? Can somebody tell me the reason why we are not, even if God is present we are not able to see the Supreme Lord. Why? What is the reason behind this?
Because our mind is distracted by Maya surrounding us.
Very nice, very nice, very good. We are distracted by Maya. Distracted by Maya means the material energy or Maya Shakti. That is also another potency of Lord. Okay, Maya is nothing but you think that Maya, what is Maya? Maya is also how is it related to Lord? Because everything within the creation is a part of Lord. So Maya is also part of Lord. Material energy is also a part of Lord's energy. But okay, its job is to distract the people from the Lord, away from the Lord. Okay, so this Maya or material energy distracts us from Lord. Very nice. So any other point why we are not able to see the Lord?
Because of Moho.
Just because of
Moho.
sorry,
Because of Moh, M-O-H, Moh.
no
Sir, M-O-H, Moh.
MOH moho. That is attachment. Moho, right?
Yes, sir.
Moho, yes, that's very also a nice point because we are too much attached to material things. Yes, that is very true. Very true. We are too much attached to material things. We want car, we want money, we want house, we want this, we want that. So we are never, I mean, encaptured. We are never becoming, what? We are never becoming uh, likeness. We are not developing our likeness or love towards God. Okay, we are always developing our likeness towards all these material things. We want land, we want house, we want this, we want that. Okay, this moho. That is very nice, very good point. Yes, that is true. Then what else? Any other
Disbelief,
points?
disbelief in God.
Yes, yes, that is true. Many do not believe that there exists a God. Many do not have belief. Okay, many do not have belief. They are called as atheists. They are called as atheists. So there is a theism. This is comes under theism. Okay, and there is a atheists. Okay, so theism is a very see. Previously, people used to study only theism in the Gurukul type of study, people used to study about theism, about the soul, about actually this was the previously like you must have heard about Nalanda University, and previously there are so many nice universities which are full of literature about theism. Okay, but nowadays there is no such very rare to see the part of study of theism. Okay, because many don't have belief on God. They are atheists. They are becoming atheists. Why they are not believing in God now? Uh, because their mind is illusioned. Their mind is illusioned, and their senses are being taken away. Okay, through the material energy. The material energy has stolen their mind, intelligence, and senses. Okay, so therefore there is a disbelief in God. Very good, excellent. So nice point. So any other point you can think? Somebody?
Sir, lack of guidance.
Lack of
Guidance. People
So,
don't know how to know about our own religion or own manuscripts.
lack of knowledge, lack of actual knowledge, lack of real knowledge. Okay, lack of real knowledge. See, the truth is that there exists literature. There exists literature. There exists, see, Vedas, Vedas are there, and you have Bhagavad Gita, which is directly spoken by Lord. Bhagavad Gita is there. Then you have Bhagavatam is there, Srimad Bhagavatam, which gives you direct information about Lord. Okay, people used to study this, but nowadays, what is happening? Nowadays, people are becoming disillusioned by the what? By the technological studies. By the technological studies. See, the technological studies are okay to some extent. Okay, they are okay to, for those who are, I mean, uh, yes, you can say that technology, like for because of technology, we can talk to each other. Even if we are sitting far away, through the help of videos in YouTube, we can see about or we can hear about different lectures of God. So technology has got its advantages. We can speak on mobile phones, we can see TVs, and we can see all this and we can do that. All this we can do. So there are a lot of technological advancements which are also helpful in the case of your medicine, medical, and in other fields in industries, different industries. These are all there are a lot of advantages of technology, and no doubt we cannot undermine the advancements of technology, uh, but we cannot undermine similarly the aspect of theism also. Okay, we cannot undermine this part because for one reason is that all these technological advancements and everything, they are meant to give body, to satisfy to our body only, not beyond the body. I mean, you develop a bus, you can commute better. Okay, or you develop a mobile phone, you can talk better, or whatever. It is only related to your body. Okay, so but this body is perishable. Body, anytime it can perish, it can deteriorate. You must have heard some lot of people are going, their lives are being taken away every day, right? There are people, and then there is inconsolable sorrow in their families. Why? Because they, I mean, we all know that the bodies, they are temporary. They have no permanent effect. So whatever advancements we do, material and advancements, okay, and then what happens? What happens after the body is, after a person dies? Okay, after a person dies, or the body, then what happens? Then he goes to a place known as hell. Why? Because he would certainly have done some crime or sin, which unknowingly or knowingly has committed to suffer the results, he goes to, after death, he goes to this place and suffers for millions of years. So, is this a profit or a loss? This is a heavy loss. And not only that, even after death, people are going to the animal species. They are becoming born as a dog. You must have seen the in the Western countries and even in India also, people are having dogs as their pets. Okay, they're keeping dog as pet. What are these dogs? These dogs were previously human beings. Okay, and they have not done any spiritual cultivation, because of which they have been born as a dog. And it is said in Bhagavad Gita that, see, a human being can progress towards animal life. A human being can progress towards animal life. How? If he likes to eat meat, likes to eat meat, then God will grant him a body of a tiger, or a lion, or something like that, which enables him to eat meat better. Okay, then if he likes to sleep much, then God will give him a body that will enable him to sleep more, like that of a bear, which likes to sleep a lot, or a sloth, or something like that. Okay, then if he likes to remain naked, like most of you have seen that, like nowadays there are naked models. So God will give him a body of a tree in which he or she will remain naked, or a flower. Okay, so in this way, a human being can deteriorate his what further to a animal species of life. There is then there is no profit. There is only loss and loss. Having taken birth as a human being, okay, human being is so a precious form of uh, what a life. If you are deteriorating to a animal species, then it is a heavy loss. And then also, if you are going to hellish planets to suffer, it is again more heavy loss. So, what is the human form of life meant for? It is meant to go back to the spiritual world, go back to where God lives, to associate with God, to associate with Krishna. This human life is only meant for that. To make solutions to these four problems of life, that is birth, death, old age, and disease. These all things come along with your body. When you get a body, up maybe it a human body or animal body, these four things are associated. So you have to make a solution of these four problems by going back to the place known as spiritual world, or Vaikuntha Lok, where God lives, and then there will be no such no and no problem will exist. That place is out of any problem. There is no birth, no death, no old age, no disease. Okay. Yes. So very nice discussion we had. We have given different regions, and there are many more regions which we'll know subsequently. But still, those devotees who want to see him by means of material vision are favored by the Lord, who appears in so-called material form to accept the devotee's service. Now, those of you who say that I want to see God with my own eyes, is it possible? Yes, it is possible if you go to a temple and see the deity form of Lord. Then it is equivalent to seeing God. Although there is a difference, but because we are not perfect, our eyes are not become perfect, and we want to see God, so God also grants us a deity form by which we can see him. Okay, and God will accept. So if we offer a flower to God, then God will accept that. Okay, if you offer some bhoga to Lord Krishna will accept that and will return you that plate of bhoga for you to enjoy. God is so, so kind. Okay, God will accept the bhoga that you offer, and God will return you that bhoga also for you to enjoy. Okay, so this archer form is not fashioned in terms of the order or whim of the worshipper. It is eternally existent with all its paraphernalia. This can be actually felt by a sincere devotee, but not by an atheist. Actually, the truth is that if you become a devotee of Lord, if you become a devotee of Lord Krishna, you can actually, after some time, you can feel the presence of Lord. Many have done and many have felt. Those who have done in the past, they have felt the presence, and all of you or others who will be doing this, they will be feeling, they can feel the presence of the Lord. Okay, that is for sure. So, the Lord says that he treats his devotee in proportion to the degree of surrender made by the devotee. As much as you surrender, as much as you do devotion, the Lord will reciprocate in that proportion. Okay, he reserves the right not to expose himself to anyone and everyone except those who surrender unto him. Many people, if he comes also here, people cannot see him. Only those whom he will allow to see can see him. Like for example, you might have known, like in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Sanjay was sitting along with Dhritarashtra, the king, but he was able to see what is happening in the place of battlefield. Have you heard of this incident? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How is that possible? Because Sanjay's guru Vyasadev has blessed him with divine vision. Vyasadev is another incarnation of Lord Krishna. Okay, Vyasadev is an incarnation of Lord Krishna. So, Krishna. So he has empowered Sanjay with divine vision. Therefore, God can grant anyone divine vision to see him, provided he becomes satisfied with his devotion. Okay, so there are two words in the revealed scriptures which are important in this connection: Saguna and Nirguna, with qualities and without qualities. Saguna does not mean that the Lord becomes subject to the laws of material nature. Okay, so even sometimes God is told as Nirguna or Saguna. What does that mean? There's a contradiction here also. Saguna and Nirguna. That means God possesses all the qualities, and also God does not possess any qualities. So God possesses all the qualities, but not the material qualities. God possesses spiritual qualities. Spiritual qualities. Okay. So he is called as Saguna, means he has qualities, but spiritual qualities. Nirguna, God does not have material qualities. Okay. So therefore he is both called as Saguna and Nirguna. So that does not possess material qualities means what? His body is not subjected to the laws of nature. He is above the laws of nature. Like our bodies are subjected to the laws of nature. If we eat a lot of rasagollas or a lot of gulab jamuns, then the next day we will have indigestion. And laws of nature are imposed upon us. But the same thing is not true about Lord Krishna or Lord Jagannath, who accepts lot of food. If you have heard, Lord in Puri accepts chappan bhog and lot of bhogas he can accept, and then nothing will happen. Okay, so he becomes a formless entity at any time, and ultimately he is the eternal form, the primeval Lord. And the impersonal representation or Brahman effulgence is the uh, of his personal rays, as the sun's rays at the glow of his personal rays, as the sun's rays at the glow of the sun god. Now, see, just like sun, you can see the different features of Lord. Now, sun, see, sun, you are seeing something like this, a rounded shape with some rays. This you are saying as a sun, right? This is my sun. Now, if somebody stays in a house, okay, with dark room, everything closed, the rooms are closed, can he see the sun? No. He is living in a house with everything closed, all dark, then he cannot see sun. Similarly, Krishna is also like that. God or Krishna, if we are not reading the scriptures, if we are not reading the scriptures, if we are not listening to his lectures, if we are not chanting his names, or if we are not following the process, then we can also not see Krishna. We are not able to see Krishna. We are not able to see God. Okay, that is all from the authoritative source. Like we are reading Sri Isopanishad. Sri Isopanishad is an authoritative source. Okay, you cannot read from any other thing written by any writer. Now there are several writers who have written about Lord Krishna, but that is from their own imagination, which is not, which can lead someone away from Krishna. So you have to read from authoritative source. Okay, so you are seeing first of all the sunlight. First of all, you are seeing the sunlight. Similarly, in case of Lord Krishna, you have Brahma Jyoti. Actually, the sunlight is a small part of Brahma Jyoti. All the light that sun is giving us in a daily basis, all this energy is coming from Lord Krishna, from this Brahma Jyoti. Okay, then this is the one feature. Then the another little bit advancement you make, you will see that yes, there is a rounded shape of God, the rounded shape of sun. First you will see the sunlight, then you see through a telescope or something, then you will see a rounded shape of sun. That is another feature of Krishna known as Paramatma. Like the yogis, they see within themselves, they try to see, they do meditation to see Paramatma feature of Lord Krishna within themselves. Okay, there are several yogis who did do this, but this is not feasible in this age. Then the highest advancement is that when you go to this sun planet, you will see that actually there exists a sun god driving a chariot with some horses. Okay, there is a sun god sitting inside the globe which is driving a chariot driven by horses. This is sun god. This is the real advancement. This is the actual knowledge. When you see, when you go to the planet, you will see sun god driving the chariot. Similarly, here, in case of Lord Krishna, the real advancement is when you will see the Bhagavan feature, the personal feature of two-handed form of Lord Krishna playing the flute. That is the actual advancement which you will see. Okay. So that is what saying. Now the Prahlad Maharaj. Okay. So we'll finish with this sloka only for today. When the boy Saint Prahlad Maharaj was in the presence of his atheist father. Now here is an example. So all of you have heard about, I am sure, Prahlad. If you haven't heard, then I will suggest you go and look at the YouTube channel Prahlad. So you will know, you will see the story of Prahlad. Now, Prahlad was a devotee of Lord Krishna, and his father Hiranyakasipu was a greatest demon. Greatest demon. I mean,
Yes.
greatest atheist who did not believe in God. There's a highest disbelief in God. Okay, but he challenged Prahlad that show me God. Can you see God? Prahlad said, yes, I am able to see God everywhere. Because Prahlad has got the mercy of Lord, that he can see him, because he has developed the devotion to such an extent that he can be able to see God. Okay, but Hiranyakasipu was not, because there was no devotion in Hiranyakasipu. He thought himself to be God because he has amassed some material power. One can amass material power, one can amass lot of wealth, lot of this that power, but he can never be equal to God. His power can never be equal to that of God. So he challenged Prahlad that if you think there is exist a God, show me that God. So then Prahlad said, yes, I am able to see God everywhere. Then Hiranyakasipu challenged that whether God exists in a pillar. Then Prahlad said, yes. Then Hiranyakasipu took his sword and cut apart the shoulder, I mean the pillar. Then from the pillar, Lord Krishna appeared in another form, in a fierce form of Narasimha Dev. Lord Narasimha Dev, half man, half lion form. Okay, so that is what Lord appeared as Narasimha form by his inconceivable power. Okay, within the pillar. Okay, that is what? The power of devotion of Prahlad Maharaj. Okay, Bhagavad Gita confirms this. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, in the statement that the Lord appears to vanquish the unbelievers and to protect the believers. Okay, okay. So here this is a very important statement. Very important statement. See, even in Bhagavad Gita, Lord says that one should have faith in the revealed scriptures. One should have full faith. Okay, one should have full faith in Bhagavad Gita. One should not have any kind of disbelief or doubt in Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam or Isopanishad. Okay, Srimad Bhagavatam or other literatures which I will tell you. Okay, you should not have any type of doubt that whether this is true or not. You should have unflinching faith. Okay, that is very important. So to have belief in Bhagavad Gita, belief in God. Okay, if you have, then that is very, I mean, that is required. Shraddha, that is called as Shraddha or faith. Okay, but those who do not have faith, I mean, God appears in a different form to them. In what form? In the form of death. God will appear in the form of death to those non-believers. Okay, therefore one must have unflinching faith in the revealed scriptures. So in the Brahma Samhita, it is said that Govinda, the primeval Lord, Brahma has said, Brahma Samhita, Brahma has compiled by Brahma, Lord Brahma, he is the first living entity in any universe. He said that Govinda is the origin, I mean the only God. He enters everything by his plenary portion. He enters the universe as Virat Rupa. He is within everyone as Antaryami or Paramatma feature. And he gives us the result of our actions as karma phal. He is the witness of our actions and he gives the result of our actions. We ourselves may forget what we have done in previous lives, but because the Lord is the witness of our actions in previous lives also, so he gives us the appropriate results to our actions. Okay, and we have to undergo the reactions. Whatever actions we perform, we may receive the reactions in this life or in the next life. In some life, we will receive the reactions. We have to undergo the reactions. Okay, so each action is coming, is bringing along with some type of reaction. In fact, there is nothing except God within and without. That is the real, the most advanced form of understanding is everything, everywhere there exists God. Everything is manifested of its different energies, like the heat and light of fire, which means there is a oneness among the diverse energies. So heat and light, they are like interchangeable. Heat is a form of energy and light is another form of energy, but they are interchangeable. Okay, so that says that there is a oneness among the diverse energies because they originate from the same supreme person. Okay, in spite of this oneness, however, the Lord enjoys in his personal form all that is enjoyable to the little senses of the little part and parcel living entities. But Lord Krishna, he the most he is known for having uh, pastimes with his devotees. That is what gives the Lord the most enjoyment. The different leelas. Pastimes means the different leelas that he performed. Okay, that he enjoys with his devotees. Okay, so and I mean there are different type of leelas or pastimes. Okay, there is a friendship leela, friendship. He enjoys with Arjuna. Okay, there is a type of parental pastimes which he enjoys with Yasoda and Yasoda, Vasudev, Devaki, and like that, the Dasarath for Lord Ram, parental relationship. And there is Madhurya relationship, loving relationship, which he enjoys with Gopis and Rukmini Devi, and similarly others. And then he also enjoys the fighting leelas, with different demons he enjoys. Okay, sometimes the devotees, they take the form of demon so that Lord can enjoy. For example, Ravan and Kumbhakarna. You know about Ravan and Kumbhakarna, right?
Yes, sir.
Actually, they are, who are these actually?
Brahmins.
Huh?
They were Brahmins, but they were also the king of demons.
No, no, they are actually the doorkeepers of the Vaikuntha Lok.
Yes, sir, but they got sharp.
They got the curse, and they are actually Jai, and every temple of Vishnu temple, you will see the doorkeepers Jai and Vijay standing outside the temple. Every Vishnu temple, Jagannath temple, Krishna temple will have Jai and Vijay standing outside. They are the doorkeepers of Vaikuntha Lok. Actually, they got cursed and they become Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Why? What is the reason behind this? Because one reason is that the Lord wants to enjoy the fighting spirit also. He wants to enjoy the fighting leelas. Okay, like Hiranyakasipu, he is also Jai Vijay. Jai Vijay took in one age Ravan Kumbhakarna, in the next age Hiranyakasipu and Hiranyaksha, in another age he became Sisupal and Dantavakra during Lord Krishna time. So why? Because Lord Krishna wants to fight. Lord also wants to exhibit his fighting pastimes so that the people can hear and enjoy. The devotees can hear and enjoy. It will give enjoyment to the devotees. Otherwise, there is no enjoyment in this material world. Everyone is hankering, everyone is lamenting. I want that, I want this, I want to struggle, but there is no enjoyment. But the Lord wants to give some type of enjoyment to the devotees in the form of these pastimes so that the people will get actual enjoyment by hearing and listening to these pastimes. Okay. So with this, we complete this beautiful purport of mantra 5, and we'll take up this mantra 6 in our next class. So any doubts or any uh, comments we'll take it now, otherwise we'll stop for today. I hope you would have enjoyed this session, and let me know if you have any doubts, any comments or any questions. You can let me know. You can always ask me anytime, but if you have any regarding what we have discussed so far, if you have any doubts or questions.
No, sir.
Okay, so we will stop for today,
Can
and
you share this PDF in the group?
yes, I the Sri Isopanishad, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So